What's up, yo? Welcome back to the channel. Breaking Bad, Season 5, Episode 15. Holy shit. This one is called Granite State. But first, I met a traveler from an antique land who said, "Two vast and trunkless legs of stone stand in the desert. Near them, on the sand, half sunk, a shattered visage lies, whose frown and wrinkled lip and sneer of cold command tell that its sculptor well those passions read which yet survive, stamped on the lifeless things, the hands that mocked them, and the heart that fed, and on the pedestal these words appear. My name is Ozymandias, King of Kings. Look on my works, ye mighty, and despair. Nothing besides remains, round the decay of the colossal wreck, boundless and bare, the lone and travel sands stretch far away."
The lone and level sands.
What did I say?
Travel sands.
Oh. That,
I got him! No.
that nicely kind of lays out exactly what that last episode was all about. I mean, again, I'm sorry, broken record. Just epic. I mean, it was tragic. Like, it was, I think tragic is a great word to describe what that last episode was.
Baby out of my head.
I mean, between the beginning of Hank getting shot and killed,
Can't get that out of my head either.
Knowing that it was coming, regardless of what Walt was trying to do, like, Hank knew all along. He's like, stop. Like, this dude... He's
an officer. You are well aware.
This dude made up his mind a long time ago. And just tragic there. And, like, everything, regardless of what our feelings are of Walt, everything that has happened now with his family is absolutely tragic. Mm-hmm. The idea that he had to resort to, like, and I'm going to call it stealing, because it in that scenario, under those circumstances, it's like, yeah, it's his kid too, but no, like, his intentions weren't in the right place.
When you're in a custody battle,
which they're not.
Okay, right, where the family's broken up, and then you take your kid without the other parent's knowledge, and you don't know where that child is, that's kidnapping.
I mean, you could still kidnap your own child. Like, that this still exists.
They were fighting. He took the child to someplace else that she was not aware.
Yeah, and it was...
That's not okay.
And I think it really boils down to intent. Like, if they hadn't just gotten into a knife fight because Skylar pulling a knife on him and Walter Jr. calling the cops on him, blaming him for the knife thing, it was a panic move, clearly. And you nailed it in the episode, that he didn't come up with his plan to bail Skylar out until the mama scene in the bathroom, which apparently wasn't in the script. There was a situation where I guess the baby saw, again, didn't fact check this, but the baby saw its actual mama and started saying, "Mama, mama," and then Cranston, who, phenomenal actor, just went along with the scene and played out well, and I know I didn't do him any justice reading the poem, but that dude's a pro. He's spectacular.
Amazing. Yes.
So, like, that moment, that scene clearly put a shift in Walt's brain to be like, what am I doing? This is not the right move.
What am I doing to my family? Yup.
And, I mean, it was, again, very tragic where he initially screams, "But we're family. We're a family." And then, in just despair, realizing that it's over, we're a family. Like, tragic. Like, the whole thing is tragic. And Jesse being locked up now like a dog, he probably would have been better off just getting shot out in the desert, to be honest.
Probably.
Because now he's strapped up. Now his, Brock is in danger again.
Andrea.
They're using them as basically a threat for him to cook, which is just awful. And, Walt's out of town now. He called Saul's guy to basically give himself a new life. One thing as I was editing the episode, you know, we only have 2 left. And the cold opens, the 2 that we saw, clearly can't happen immediately. Are we going to get a time jump, do you think?
I assume so.
We'll have to, right?
Because
his hair is fully grown now. Like, everything is fully grown. And he was celebrating his birthday.
And he, like, comes back to his house.
Yeah.
Like, it's just weird. And his house is all run down.
Right. So I'm actually very curious about the time jump and how that's all going to play out. Because it has to happen unless... I mean, I'm going to assume that they're going to wrap up what we saw in that cold open because they're phenomenal at doing that in this show.
Well, did they know that they were going to finish this show when it did? Okay.
Yeah, they knew.
So there wasn't like a drop and then...
They knew all along where this end was happening.
Okay.
So that's not an issue with this show. Apparently, it's exactly the way they wanted it. And I'm just with everything, way it's all playing out, I keep saying it. It's absolutely insane. Everything has been flawless.
100%.
It's
just excellent.
It's
just excellent.
The ride of emotions that all of these characters have been dealing with. It's just on a level that I couldn't have actually ever imagined.
Can you imagine
when we started this show?
At the end of your workday, you'd be like, "Fuck, I'm exhausted from all that." That's a lot of acting. I mean, just even in one scene, the knife struggle.
Yeah, and I mean, with the range of, like, when Walt has to, like, basically get into, like, Heisenberg mode and, like, play tough guy, like, he does that on the fly. Like Cranston, like, dude, I know he was in a different show, but I was never really familiar with him. What was it?
Malcolm
in the Middle.
Malcolm in the Middle.
Never saw that. I had recognized him before.
Others, but I don't.
But spectacular, like Jesse. Just, I think that acting's been top notch all across the board because everything is very believable. Like it feels real. Like watching this show, and I know we're not done with it yet, but we're coming up to the penultimate episode of the entire series, which is just insane. It's a little kind of surreal, to be honest. But do you have any other thoughts jumping into this next episode, Granite State?
No.
You ready to just check it out?
Yes.
All right, let's go, yo.
Oh, hey, I know that guy.
He looks like hell. Jeez.
That comb over, though.
I could. Nebraska, what's in Nebraska?
You.
He's like, shit.
Take me some time to get your new situation fixed. Until then, you're gonna be staying here. I got a place downstairs, out of sight. You'll have a bunkmate.
Oh, yeah? He's still here?
It's a special case.
How's he holding up?
Jeez, is he going mad?
Yeah. He's losing it, man. He's losing it.
I mean, at least
he's lost it, I think.
Yeah, at least he's got his giant tub of money. He's got that at least.
Then we turn around and there is this kid on a dirt bike looking at us.
Oh shit.
Todd, that opie dead-eyed piece of shit, pulls out a gun and shoots the kid. This is Todd.
He's smiling.
What in the hell?
Boom. Like it was nothing.
He ratted you out, personally.
We still got 600 gallons of meth with me.
Meth? Who gives a shit about meth? We won the lottery here.
No matter how much you got, how do you turn your back on more?
It's that Lydia woman. You sweet on her, you little bastard.
This fucking guy.
That's it? That's where he gets to live his life? Oh, fuck.
Damn.
Paperclip. I'm fucking panicking. I'm freaking out.
No.
Give me a list of hitters, mercenaries.
What is he doing?
5 should do it.
Who are we hitting?
Jack Welker and his men. They murdered Hank. They stole my life's work.
Don't leave. The way things are right now, some people might say you're leaving her high and dry.
Skylar is a blameless victim.
If they don't have you, they're going after her. There are 2 DEA agents missing, presumed dead. You think the feds are gonna just let that go because you hit the ejector seat? Her picture's probably on TV right now, next to yours.
Money's no problem.
Getting it to her, impossible. The feds are just praying that you'll make contact. The internet, the phone, it's all tapped.
Yeah, how was he thinking he was gonna get her money?
Right.
Face the music. You walk in with your head held high, and you bring a barrel full of drug money. Maybe they'll let your family stay in the house.
God, you think I want to run? This is the last thing I want. This changes nothing. What I do for my family. My money goes to my children, not just this barrel. All of it.
How is that possible under these circumstances?
I don't know. How are you gonna
I'm gonna
get?
take back what is mine and give it to my children, and then, and only then, am I through.
Change of plans. He's coming with me.
No. No, that's...
We're going together. I can use him.
I'm not your lawyer anymore. I'm nobody's lawyer. The fun's over.
You're still part of this, whether you like it or not.
I don't think so.
Uh-oh.
Poor
I
Saul.
told you, it's not over.
Can't even get it out. Shit.
It's over.
Bye, Saul.
Peace out.
Nice knowing you, buddy.
Yep. Baby.
At least she's back home. Oh,
What the
shit.
fuck?
Oh, that gave me a horrible, creepy
Is
chill.
there anybody else in the house? We got a lot of respect for your husband. It's just something that we gotta straighten out. You've seen some people. The lady who came into the car wash. The police don't need to know anything about her.
I will not say anything about her. Ever. I swear.
Oh my god. That was horrifying. Walking into that room with them like that.
Around the baby? Fucking kidding me?
Wow, dude. That was a legit, like, scare.
I
was
don't
not
know
a-
what I would do.
I was not expecting that at all.
You got about a month's worth of food on hand? I'll make a supply run next month. My clients and I don't usually have an ongoing relationship. You want news, I'll bring the Albuquerque papers.
I have business to conduct.
My business is keeping you out of custody. You are the target of a nationwide manhunt.
Dang.
It's all over to you. You are the hottest client I have ever had, by far.
Damn.
You've got to keep out of sight.
And what's keeping me from walking out that gate?
You just wasted money?
If you leave this place, you will get caught. If I find out that you've left the reservation, I won't be coming back. You understand? Sure.
Hates being told what to do.
I just don't get the vibe that he understands how big this is.
He's already gonna leave, isn't he?
I just don't understand what part of nationwide manhunt, if you leave, you will get caught, does he not understand? I know he has business to attend to, but at least, of course, he's got the hat. Like, why did he even do this if he wasn't going to, like, follow through with the plan?
I don't know. I don't get it. Why? You're not even gonna give it a day, huh?
He might not have a day. I think that's the reason. I mean, it's gotta be scary as fuck. I mean, the idea that the guy who does this for a living, like hiding these dudes, saying that he's the hottest, like, client ever, is saying a lot, I would have to imagine.
100%.
Hey, you awake?
Yeah.
We had some Ben and Jerry's. So that batch that you just cooked was 96%. Deserved a little something. Better get some sleep. Tomorrow's gonna be a big day. A whole new batch.
You mind leaving the tarp off tonight? I just want to see the stars.
Sure. Good night, Jesse.
Like a normal day at summer camp or some shit.
I mean, I would be so tripped out by Todd.
I am.
Because he's really nice. But he'll shoot.
Terrifying way.
But he'll kill a child. Or do all kinds of other crazy shit.
Oh my god.
Shit. Alright, this is the hard part. This is not easy.
Okay, but how do you lift it up?
He did it. Wow. Oh my god.
Oh shit, no!
Just kill me now and get it over with, because there's no way I'm doing one more cook for you psycho fucks!
Holy shit.
Is that Brock's house? Oh god.
You're Andrea, right? You know Jesse Pinkman?
No!
How is Jesse? Is he okay?
Actually, I brought him with me. He's right over there in that truck.
Oh my god.
Just so you know, this isn't personal.
Oh my god.
Whoa! Hey! Hey, remember, you're still a kid.
He's gonna fucking wake up to his mom dead? What the fuck? Oh my god.
I guess he waited a month? Wow, his hair.
Did you, check on them? There's no court date yet. The news was talking about a grand jury, but didn't say when.
Oh my god.
I saw her public defender on TV. They took a run by your old house. The auction's still pending. They put a fence up around it. Seems like the place got to be kind of a tourist attraction.
Damn.
That's how that got out. Yeah.
Oh shit.
About last time. Should go better now.
Is he doing chemo from the thing?
All about finding the vein.
He learned through YouTube.
Don't try this at home, kids.
I think it's been more than a month.
We'll see you on afternoon of the 15th.
Stay a little longer, 2 hours. I'll give you another $10,000.
1 hour. Cards? Game will be 7 card.
This is wild.
One of these days when you come up here, be dead. My money. What if I asked you to give it to my family?
If I said yes, would you believe me?
Yeah.
I would absolutely lose my mind. Oh, did you see that headline?
Mm-mm.
It said claim that Skylar knew. He's gonna try to mail it. That seems like an insanely risky idea.
Son, it's me. Please don't let on. There.
Yes.
It's so good to hear your voice. Son, things that they're saying I did wrong. I never intended. I never intended. I'm sending Lewis a package, but it's for you. There's money inside.
Please tell your son that you love him.
I wanted to give you so much more.
You want to send money. You killed Uncle Hank. You killed him.
Wait, son.
No,
Please.
what you did to Mom, you asshole. You killed Uncle Hank.
Listen to me. You gotta listen.
Just shut up. Just stop it. Stop it. I don't want anything from you. Why are you still alive? Why don't you just die already? Just die.
Damn, dude.
I'd like to speak to the agent in charge of the Walter White investigation.
Who may I say is calling?
Walter White?
The way things turned out.
But just yesterday, your charity announced a $28 million grant for drug abuse treatment centers throughout the Southwest. The grant was a kind of publicity maneuver to shore up the stock price of Gray Matter Technologies because of your association with Walter White.
Well, that's not exactly
to
the
cleanse
way.
yourself of having a methamphetamine kingpin as co-founder of your company.
We're talking about a person who was there early on, but who had virtually nothing to do with the creation of the company and still less to do with growing it.
Uh-oh, ego. His ego.
That's gonna really piss him off.
The company name.
We came up with it by combining our names.
It's Gray Matter Technologies.
Exactly. As far as I can recall.
Ooh, that's gonna make him mad.
It's right there.
There are continuing reports of blue methamphetamine considered his signature product throughout the Southwest and reaching as far as Europe. So my question is Walter White?
Oh, fuck.
Whatever he became, the sweet, kind, brilliant man that we once knew long ago, he's gone.
There it goes.
Damn, dude. I think he
phone off the hook.
I think he regrets.
Caught.
I think he regrets that phone call now after hearing all that. He gone. The song. Shit.
Wow.
Oh my God. I did not see that coming at all.
He went from like a feeble, like wasting away to like super pissed off and like sitting upright and like
He got insanely motivated and focused. Holy crap. Just, that's the one. I feel like at this point, I don't know if there was much else that would have potentially set him off like that.
no, it's all about that damn ego.
It
always fucks him up. Hank would have left it alone had you not opened your fucking mouth.
I mean, the combination of them giving him zero credit for the company and then the confirmation that the blue meth is still floating around probably, like, I don't think he would have even been able to go back to the cabin. Because he would have gone mad. Because those are two things that he's really proud of.
Yeah, those are his life's works.
And there is one thing that you cannot do is take credit for his work.
That's right.
I had no idea what direction this episode was going.
No, it was kind of like all over the place. I mean, not really, but like, I mean, I don't know. It was just, it kind of like stood still because you didn't see very much. So, but then it like,
you just basically saw him deteriorating.
But then, yeah.
You just saw him basically he was dying.
Falling apart. Yeah.
He was basically just in that little cabin, just ready to die. And just any moment of any human contact, he was just like, he was willing to give up 10 grand.
For an hour.
Yeah. That's some good hourly wages right there.
You know?
But yeah, like
you know what he reminded me of? Anyone? The Shining? Anyone?
I was thinking, my brain was going to like a Castaway situation.
No, like where he went stir crazy.
Right, but because he kept walking to the gate, not today. Like, it was like Tom Hanks's character, like, using the raft to go. He's like, no! I just kept getting a sense of that, just because he was basically alone the majority of this episode. And it shifted very quickly from very bummed out. Like, I was getting just like, it was very depressing. Mm-hmm. Like, regardless of what my feelings of him have been and what he has done, all the horrible, horrible things that I will not forget. But again, I love talking about my shifting of my feelings for characters. Mm-hmm. Because I'm generally a sucker for a good story. And I love turns. Like, it's just the pro wrestler in me. I love when the heel turns babyface or the babyface turns heel. I like when it's done well. And I felt like we were in the process almost. Like, we were almost there.
Yeah, when he was talking to Walter Jr. on the phone, I was like, ooh, I kind of feel bad for him. But then instantly, nope, I hope you get caught.
Like, I really wanted to hear the words "I love you" come out of his mouth to his son. Like, I wanted to hear it. He didn't say it. Walt Jr.
Well, I just wish Walt Jr. would be like, yeah, okay, we'll take the money because they need the money because their lawyer sucks.
Apparently, he's young and inexperienced and just
deer in the headlights.
Yeah. But that's blood money. That's illegal money. Why would Walt Jr., he's smart enough to know that he can't accept that stuff, and like I don't know where they are. Like, the only thing I saw was a headline was like, there's a hunch that Skylar knew what was going on. Mm-hmm. But I don't know how much like evidence has been built up against her and the family.
Yeah, like what could you possibly, I don't know.
Yeah, it's...
What kind of... Well, I mean, other than her laundering the money.
I mean, I feel like Saul laid it out really well. That they're not going to stop. Like, someone's going to take the hit for this. And it's going to be Skylar. Like, there is no other options. And you had said a little while back when I asked you what it would take for your opinion to shift on him, you said that it would take for him to turn himself in. Has he waited too long?
Maybe.
Can
you imagine the stress that this has put on Skylar and those children?
It's insane.
You motherfucker.
It's completely like impossible
this is all your fault.
I mean, it's impossible to even like imagine the feeling of what the family is going through. Like, it's just absolute insanity. I mean, at least I'm going to give him a couple props because at least he admitted that he
had things done wrong.
Right, and that things got so far out of control that things happened out of his he never wanted all of that stuff to happen, but that doesn't change the fact that it happened. Right. Like, that's the thing. That's kind of my perspective on the whole thing. I can't believe we have one more episode. This journey has been so wild. And the dude, it's such a crazy back and forth. Like, they start getting you, like, even last episode, they, like, started getting you closer to feeling for him. And then he threw Jesse under the bus and basically got him, like, tied up like a dog. And Andrea is now dead because Jesse was just trying to get out of there.
I can believe that they did that, but I can't believe that they did that.
I can only imagine what Brock experiencing now, potentially waking up, not having his mom at home, going out front and seeing his mom dead. Like, that's horrible. And none of that had to happen because it goes back, like, yeah, like, there's a long history of stuff that's gone down. But I said it last time, and I'm going to kind of stick to it. There was really no need for Walt to do that to him. Like, that could have been a really, really good move on your part to, you know, start putting things right. And instead, because of all this shit that went down between the two of them, he couldn't let Jesse go. He just couldn't do it. And now, like everything, the snowball just grew and grew and grew. It just keeps getting bigger. And again, this episode, I was in the process of feeling something shift.
Yeah.
But then you saw him, Heisenberg kick in. He got angry. Like, the fact that he called the police was a really nice step. And then he starts hearing this stuff about the company and
well, okay, if he would have
stuff.
just, like, originally taken the money that they were going to give him to pay for his cancer treatment, like, fuck, man, we'd be in a totally different situation.
Well, there'd be no show.
I know, but I'm just saying.
That's why, like, I've received that question a couple times, and I've kind of answered. I'm like, well, I'm boring as hell because there'd be no show because I have no ego. I would take the money from my rich friends if I didn't have it to pay for my cancer treatment. So
that my family didn't go bankrupt. Yeah.
I mean, there'd be no Breaking Bad if I was in Walt's shoes, but that's a whole, that makes for nothing of a show. And he had to break bad for this show to be as spectacular as it is. I get it. But again, I'm going to analyze
Don't try this at home, kids.
Yeah, right. So we also got more information as to what we saw in the cold open. They basically, his house turned into a place for people to take pictures and basically a landmark. They had to block it off to prevent people from going there. And, I mean, you saw the kids riding their skateboards in the pool.
So that's going to be then the next episode.
So he's clearly...
He's off the reservation.
And the
guy's not going to come back and help him. He's going to be on the run. I mean, again, based on the cold open, he's going to call that guy that helped him with the gun the first time to kill Gus.
He's going to show up at the diner, have his birthday breakfast, and then who knows where he goes from there. I mean, he goes to the house, but then how does this shit wrap up?
No, he gets the ricin.
Oh,
Who's
yeah.
the ricin for?
He gets the ricin. I forgot that he got the ricin. It was still in the house. Ooh-wee. I mean, the initial plan at the beginning was to kill the crew for taking out Hank.
Right.
So he wanted revenge for Hank, which, again, very nice gesture. I appreciate that very, very much, but it should have never come to Hank being murdered.
True.
But it is what it is at this point. We could just continue to go in circles about all that stuff. But yeah, I don't even... Time has gone by. Where's Jesse? What has he been up to this whole time? Because we saw him and then I thought it was a month time jump, but then he said, sorry for last time. So he tried to do the chemo before.
Right.
So it could have been a couple months. It could have been a few months.
Yeah.
It was months. It was more than a month. So who the hell knows where that story is? I'm fascinated with this trial situation. I wish there was like a whole show on that.
Yeah.
Because that sounds super fascinating. I want to hear.
I need the resolution for everything now.
Yeah. And I think we're going to get it. I think it's considered one of the greatest shows of all time for a reason.
I get it.
They've had to have closed it out well. Unlike some of the other shows that we have watched and ended and been like, what? You're going to end like that?
Okay.
That's stupid.
So normally I'm like, shit, at the end of the episode, but like after we sit down and talk about it, and I'm like, all right, I'll wait till the next one. Right now, I'm like, no, I need to know.
Yeah.
There's only one left.
Seriously.
Let's go.
Yeah. And not. So yeah, like this is wild. I am super insanely excited, just like you are, to see how this wraps up.
I need to know.
So, any other thoughts?
No.
Do you have emojis?
Yes. Okay. So we're gonna go with snow, and what we found for snow was like, you know, the cloud with like snow falling.
Yes.
I'm sure he'll put it on the screen. A house, because they don't have like one for cabin,
like a little log cabin,
or a log cabin, or none of that stuff. So a little house.
Mm-hmm.
Cards.
He just wanted to
$10,000 for playing cards.
He just wanted some human contact so badly.
I understand.
I friggin' would have lost my mind in that scenario for sure.
Totes. And then a phone.
Very important phone call at the end.
So snow cloud, house, cards, phone.
Boom. There you go. There are the emojis for this episode. Leave them in the comments below. We love seeing them. But real quick before we go, what did you expect Walt Jr. to act like that? Was that your expectation from his reaction when you saw that he was gonna?
I was hoping that he would be like, okay to the money, but then I kind of knew that he would act that way because he's a good boy.
Yeah. And I can only imagine the stuff that's being said about Walt in the news and in the papers and stuff.
And he feels really bad for his mom.
Yeah.
Because he's with his mom.
For a minute there, I thought he was going to go in the other direction.
And be like, I miss you, Dad.
But then it kind of clicked, and I was like, they're probably like destroying this dude's like reputation. Like,
he's probably hearing about it in school all day.
Yeah, he did it to himself. Like, the reputation is all him.
Now he really doesn't want to go by Walt Jr.
But they're probably over-exaggerating the shit of that in the news just to get, you know, they got to get some prosecution going. Someone's got to take the heat for all the work. So,
yep.
All right, y'all. Leave some comments down below. Just share. Go ahead. Post whatever you want regarding this episode. Where was your brain going into the series finale? It's not just the season finale. This is the series finale. Holy shit. Can't believe we got one more to go. This has been, like, one of the greatest journeys of television that I've ever been on in my entire life.
Yeah.
This show, I'm going to keep saying it, flawless. We'll see how it wraps up. We'll see if that flawless tag stays after we finish this thing.
I'm sure
yeah, leave them comments, like, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications, and we will catch you guys next time. Have a good one. Bye.